What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel where I share my passion for food in New England, especially food in the Boston area. I have returned to Lynwood because out of respect for you people in the South Shore area, I want to do things right when I review a place. I came down here and the pizza was good. It was solid. But after doing some research and looking over everything, I realized I have to get laced crust. That is the proper way to do things. To try an off-menu item, an off-menu pizza, the bean special. A lot of you are going to have an issue with me getting a different kind of pizza at every place I go. And you people can go shit yourself. I don't care. This is my channel. This is how I do things. But I am going to make sure that I give you truest, the real results. If that's the kind of content you're into, hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to go all over New England and show you the best places to eat. This is a super heavyweight place, and I want to make sure I do everything right. First time I came here, it was good, but I know it can be better if I order everything the way you should. Let's go to work. When it comes to probably the most popular place down in the South Shore now, Lynwood is it. I'm super excited to try this place. There's more than enough parking, as you can see, and it looks exactly like a house on the corner of the street, because that's exactly what it is. There's not a lot of seating in here, so you might have to wait, and then you're going to wait another 35 minutes for your pizza to be done. The pepperoni pizza I got looked absolutely gorgeous, and when I picked this up, I noticed that this pizza was a lot thicker than most of the South Shore bar pizzas you would get. From what I understand, this is more of a biscuit, buttery type crust. It had delicious flavor, a little flop to it, but the first thing I noticed is nothing was leaking. No oil, no grease, and just by looking at the cheese, you can see it's tremendous quality. Taking a bite, a couple bites of it, it was absolutely rich and delicious. I don't even think the dough that everybody puts over was the best part of this pizza. The cheese was absolutely delicious. The sauce here was very simple, and that dough did have a biscuit, buttery type flavor to it. The aftertaste was tremendous. And as you can see from the pan, there is no oil going all over the place. This was well cooked, but like I said, you have to wait. And your typical pizzas around here are going to be 13 and change. This is when I returned, and I wanted to get the bean special pie with laced edges. The crust was not laced. This pizza was just cooked more on the well done side, as you can see. And this was Boston baked beans, onions, and salami. On the bottom, you can see that it's not burnt. It's just a little overcooked. I thought it was fine, a nice crisp to it, but I was disappointed that I didn't get that laced edge that I got from Buddy's. I can completely understand why they want salami instead of linguiça, because linguiça is a little sweet, salami salty, cheese is salty, tomato, onions, and especially the Boston baked beans are very sweet. This pizza is way too sweet for most. I enjoyed it, but most people aren't going to. And like I told you, pizza spots are starting to get away from dropping off the fake Parmesan cheese for you. And this would have been key to have so you can salty up this pizza that's too sweet. I'm in the car! So now I could talk shit. I just ordered the bean special. Last time I came here, I got the pep. Is there a difference? Absolutely is a difference. They got the Boston baked beans is out of the can. I know for a fact because I'm that good. So the Boston baked beans are out of the can. They have onions, salami on there. Here's the issue with that, guys. Onions are sweet. Tomato sauce, unless you oregano and salt the shit out of it, is sweet. Boston baked beans are very sweet. And the only thing you have to even it off is the saltiness of the cheese and the saltiness of the salami they put on there. So if we're keeping the scoreboard here, it's 3-2. It's way too sweet, that pizza. Now, if you love sweetness because you love Boston baked beans, you don't have an issue with it. I wouldn't come back here for the bean special. I wouldn't. I love Boston baked beans. The first time I tried beans on a pizza, had to try it. I asked for laced crust. That was not laced. And I'm not a South Shore kid, but that was just a little extra crispy. The laced crust at Buddy's was awesome. That's how I expected this to be, and it would have been a lot better if it was. When I came back here, without asking for laced crust and the pepperoni, the crust was the same, and the pepperoni is better. The aftertaste of the pepperoni was phenomenal. So they have good ingredients in-house. If I had to choose which one I would go back to for the bar experience, pizza, and everything, I'd say Cape Cod, then Buddy's, then here. So take that for what it's worth. As far as the best bar setup, period, Town Spa, you win. As far as Venus, you don't win in anything. With my ranking system of no 1 to 10, but I tell you how much I paid for it, it's the normal standard 14 and change, usually 13 and change around here, bar pizza. I think it's worth exactly that. $15 is the new $10, and that's exactly why I'm saying that. This is the real, and I tell it how it is. I'm not from South Shore, so I have no nostalgia going on here, nothing. I tell it how it is. This is the real. Hit the subscribe button if this is the kind of content you're into. If you don't want to, and if you don't like this content, then piss off. That's it, I'm done!